Oh, that was terrible. I'm proud of it, but man, that was terrible. uh, I'm not gonna look back at this one favorably. Hello, and help me. Uh, all right. So you're probably wondering, like, hey, what's all this about? Well, I can explain to you. Long story short, after watching uh, funny, funny Swedish man draw like a bunch of pictures for a long time, uh, get really good at art. This is gonna sound really weird, but I thought about it for a little bit. Because I've been trying to get into art for a while, and I don't mean like a little bit and then I just give up. I mean like a while. But what seems to be always pushing me back is often conflicting advice. Like, I'm somebody who works a lot better when I have a direct goal instead of just being told, do whatever or stuff like that, because that doesn't work for me. I work better if I'm just told, just straight up, here's how you figure things out. Like, there's a clear goal, basically. But with art, it's not like that. A lot of it's just free flowing. A lot of it just involves you thinking and trying to do new things and trying to figure out how to get better. And I am terrible with that kind of mindset. So when I would get advice from other people, they'd say things like, and no joke, this is some things I've actually heard from my friends who are artists. It doesn't matter if you draw. It only matters how much you study. You can draw one picture a week, and it would be as good as if you drew 100 pictures for a year. As long as you study on how to make, the picture perfect, whatever. And I tried that, and it did not work in the slightest. Yeah, no, my pictures turn out just god awful. And didn't really vibe well with me for a good bit. So another friend tried to get me interested in drawing a bunch of stuff, so I drew like one picture a day for an entire month, and I thought I was doing okay, but I'll admit a lot of it was basically just tracing over something that already existed. But I figured, like, all right, let me get some muscle memory down, maybe, or something like that. And then I started drawing without the background thing. And another friend pretty much like just shat on it, saying like, "Oh, I can do it better. I can do it so much better than you like. You're all off. You can't do anything at all, can you?" Not to that exact point, but it got me so upset I just stopped drawing. Period. And I have not drawn since, and it's been about a year and a half. But you know what? I've been thinking about it. Hear me out. Drawing using this whole like VTubing thing as a bit of a medium. Because think about it. If I feel pressured every single day to do something like this, and I feel like I have an obligation to do it, it becomes a lot easier for me to do it, because then I feel like, I have to live up to it. So, yep, for the time being, I'm changing classes once a day. For about an hour, I am going to be focusing on doing a little bit of sketching. So I watched a bunch of videos on a bunch of different artists. And one artist in particular recommended that you focus on somebody you really like. Somebody that you vibe with, somebody that, you really want there to be a connection between you, especially if you know how they act, how they talk, the facial expressions, things like that. And I do have somebody, and it's completely nonsensical. Like some people really think like, oh, the Genshin characters, they really like their Genshin characters, and so they'll spend weeks and hours drawing like Ayaka or whatever. And some people will draw like their Oshis, and you know what? I have my own, and it is this adorable little shit. Say hello to Laplace from Nikkei, the greatest character that has ever existed in gacha games, period, and I refuse to elaborate any further. She is adorable. She is precious. That smile can warm hearts. This is the pinnacle of heroism right here. And, you know, if I'm going to get good at drawing someone, I want to get good at drawing her. There's a lot to this outfit, and I'm going to try to explain it if I can actually use this correctly. So, first off, I can't zoom in with this thing, can I? It's good enough. Key points. 1, the gloves are amazing. I absolutely love how the hands have this little like band around them, and it genuinely looks like you could punch somebody's lights out with this. It's fantastic. But also how the arms have this electric like wire going through them. You can see how it goes like all around the back area. It's because that this girl punches shit with electricity. Well, I shouldn't say punches, more like shoots a giant cannon, but you know, good enough. That happy face. Look at that face and tell me that there is not a single thing in the world that this face would not cure. I dare you. Look at those eyes. They see everything and nothing at the same time. The hair is fantastic. I'm a fan of twin tails. Love the bodysuit, by the way. Just the intrinsic design of everything down all the way to the very bottom. Boots are great. And the coat really just brings it all together. That white poofy coat with the Matisse logo right there. Yeah. Now, this is somebody who I want to spend weeks practicing if I need to. And I feel like he'll give me a good idea on how to draw characters, because here's why. On top of it having good, like, basic look and shape of, you know, the basic anime girl look there, the hair is pretty simple. It's this 3 tufts right in the front. There's a little bit of, like, you know, sideburns there with the little hair thing, but then the rest of it is just, you know, twin tails. It's easy enough. The main body frame itself is pretty simple. By it being a huge-ass bodysuit, it means that you'll be able to draw everything form-fitting. And if I go without the coat for a little bit, yeah. Coming, you basically simping. Yeah. I hear you, but hey, I gotta get started somewhere. But look, with the bodysuit, it means that if I go without the coat, I can draw, you know, the female form pretty decently. This means that I won't have to worry about things like, you know, this and that getting in the way, so I can actually focus on what matters. But the coat gives me a little bit of leniency, so I can actually, I guess, ignore some of the more greater details. But I'm going to try to focus on what I can. And listen, like I said, I'd rather draw somebody I like than just draw 100 characters that I'll probably never see again. You know what I mean? I'm doing fine. I am beginning the hell of my first time drawing, like, properly. I've doodled around, but this is like actually me going out of my way to try to draw somebody that actually matters to me. You know what? It is a long journey. I'm warning you right now. You're not getting great art content. You're getting, oh God, I'm so sorry for what you're about to see. But I know how to use this program. That's all that matters. And it seems like everything's coming in clear, so I should be all good, right? Right? Exactly. I'm fine. Good. Okay. Everything's okay. I'm not panicking at all. See, that is the mentality that I want to get out of myself, because I have always been like that, where I'm just like, oh, everything's better than, you know, how horrible my facial designs are and like head shapes and stuff, and it's gonna be bad. I'm not gonna pretend like, you know, I'm gonna go full on Da Vinci. But at the very least, I got enough basics to, like, you know, okay, general perspective. You have like eyes. It's like, oh, this is looking upwards. And, you know, like, this is looking like forwards. Basic stuff. Oh, don't worry. I suck at drawing too. That's why I'm doing this. I am awful at drawing. Like, I can't get... Yeah. Hey, I'm the same way. And you know what? That is what this is for. This is for me to break out of that. Because I don't want to do, like, just relying on everyone else all the time for my art. I'm gonna draw my own art. I'm gonna draw something that I like. I want to be... Yeah. See, I'm not good at that, though. I ain't good at crafts. Let me throw my reference image up here for myself. There we go. Yeah, I'm listening to some DM Dokuro. Oh God, I'm so sorry, man. That's really cool. I wish that I had a craft teacher that awesome. Alright. So, you know what? I'm going to start sideways. Can I rotate this? Yes, I can. Okay, so let's see here. We got a head. Need a head. Neck. Basic frame for a body or whatever. Just enough to get me started. Lower area, leg. Just get a little perspective idea. Huh. That sounds rough. Like, good, but rough. Let's see. Trying to think of like a decent pose for this. Let's see. I could just steal what's currently on screen, but I don't wanna. I want to do something a little bit more. Yeah, fuck it. T-pose. If I'm gonna start off simple, I'm starting off full on. Full on wild. See, I get the benefit of that, but that's also my problem. Like, that's the reason why I had a hard time getting into art in the first place. I'm not very good when I don't have direction. I'm much better when I have somebody telling me straight up, do this. To me, that genuinely feels like how I can function, like, as a person. But everyone's different. Some people are infinitely better when they're told not, you know, not to do this and that. Okay. Okay, let's start on the noggin. I have not had a lot of practice drawing anime faces, or faces in general. So this is going to look fantastic. Alright, so all I know is like general head. Slightly lopsided, but whatever. This is the beginning. This is the point. Wait, what's amazing? Five errors from 2 lines. What? What are you doing that gives you that many errors? Coding a game. Oh, intriguing. What kind of game is it? Like a FPS, first person, RPG? Give me a little idea. 2D platformer. Okay. Having a health point system. 2D platform. How? So by a 2D platforming RPG, you're talking about things like and excuse me for this pretty basic reference, but like a Mario game where there's like monsters and stuff that you can still fight in it, but or is it just like all platforming? Like actually, Hat in Time is probably a better reference. Hat in Time is probably a much better reference for what I'm trying to mean. Hollow Knight. Oh, okay. Do you have the graphics all prepared for that, or is it just going to be focusing on doing the coding first? I don't know, man. You should really consider about that, doing it earlier on, especially if you want to get a theme going, because a lot of your game can be dictated based on what the graphic styling is like. Like, for example, I can promise you, games like Blasphemous would not be able to go on the fly. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I'll glance up every so often and take a good read. Especially because anything that can semi-distract me from what I'm looking at helps me out infinitely better. Ah, those arms are terrible. Actually, hold on. The magic power of editing. Yeah, go wild. Let me know what you got. Looks too small. But fixable. Wow. Just until I get proper ideas of how I want this to work. She is not super tall. Okay. Slime broken. Coffee cup. That's a bit extreme for a coffee cup. Local psychopath murders people for coffee. You know, and actually that sounds more realistic than most things. Oh, that is so much gap. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. Purpose of this is to be a short but sweet start. To find all my issues and then to fix them one by one. I'm just gonna duck bill the feet for right now. Good enough. Just keep me going. Alright. Your game sounds wild. I'm intrigued. I would like to see more of this. Okay. Let's see. So this is just the basics. So, I obviously want it to be a little closer. I don't want the gap to be that wide. Okay. So now the base is done. Let me zoom out. Do a little bit of squiggly. Alright. Let's see here. So the main body's gonna be like that. Gonna want the shoulders to be more up, right? Yeah. I'm trying to imagine, like, if I'm holding up my shoulder out, it seems to go down a bit up past the elbow. So the elbow is gonna be like around here. Okay. So here's where the elbow's gonna be. Here and over here. A little bigger. A little bigger, come on. There we go. So we're gonna go over a little bit, and then back down. Yeah, it looks fine. Let's just seem to be a tube. Hit the elbow point. Just goes over a little hump. Another tube. Now for this point here, it's going to be a sharp down around here-ish. Okay. You live a wild, wild life. Where a bow and arrow is the normality. See, you know what, this isn't the stream for that. I have my own views on like firearms and people that like say say things like that. That's mainly for like an entirely different topic. Not this. Not this. This is the relaxing stream I want to do. Because I want to focus on attempting to improve myself a little bit with this. Okay, hands, I'm just gonna, for now. Neat. I wanted to get into blacksmithing a little bit. I bought some zinc and iron for my one store that was actually not that far from me, and I ended up getting a bunch of scrap metal from a junkyard. I couldn't get the forge working right, even though I watched a couple of videos on it. It was okay, but it almost seemed to like really messed up the sand pit it was in. And so after a point, it almost seemed like it was kind of melting the base where my metal thing was. Now you're going from interesting to just plain out dangerous and a little bit unhinged. I would highly recommend actually getting a proper wall stand or building one yourself. Because that, you might think, you know, oh, like, that's for wussies, but it might get you killed. And you won't be thinking much at all afterwards. Take care of yourself. Don't overcompensate and think that manliness equivalates to stupidity. There's a level to go with there. Oh, you're talking about in-game. Okay. See, I thought for a second you were talking about real life, in which case I was about to say you probably consider other options about that. Okay, I don't need the shoulders anymore. In this case, then yeah, I go back to what I was saying. Don't be stupid. Actually get yourself some proper things, because, like I said, there's a difference between being, like, wild and quirky and then just being stupid, and that's just being stupid. And don't just be stupid, my man. Actually take care of yourself. You want to do that. I'm just saying, you're playing with some dangerous stuff, and even if you don't really care about your own safety, you should care about how other people think of you. Because I'm pretty sure there's someone out there that really, really does not like hearing you talk about yourself like that, where you're just almost tempting fate. Not a lot of people like to hear about their friends, you know, nearly getting offed. And someone with extreme depression, I can promise you that's a very familiar territory for me. fact, if anything, by hearing other people tell me not to do things like that or not to talk like that, it's kind of helped me stay away from the Grim Reaper myself. Because boy oh boy, I have come close. Do focus on taking care of yourself, though. Like, this is me. I might not know you as well as, your friends do, and maybe you're embezzling it to be, exciting and stuff. That's fine. That is perfectly okay. So, have a little bit of fun talking yourself up a little bit with like this, that. Maybe I don't understand the whole story. Maybe your room is a lot more safe than I expect it is, and I'm just kind of like sounding a little bit, unknowledgeable on that, which is fine. It's fine. I actually kind of hope I am. Yeah. Take great care of yourself, because while some people will say things like, you only live once, that's the problem. You only live once. You have one try at this, and so make it count. Yeah. That's why whenever people try to better themselves, like what I'm attempting to do with myself, I find it respectable, because you're taking something that, there's only so much time in the world to do something, and you're working on it a little bit. You're trying to improve yourself. You're looking at your flaws, and you're like, all right, I want to get better at this. And that's kind of what I'm trying to do here. My art might suck, but I mean, Gotcha. Hey, stay safe out there. Good luck. I'm rooting for you, man. Hope that business meeting goes well. In that case, then I stand by what I said. Hope that goes well. See you later. Catch me next time if you can. It was fun talking to you. It is nice to talk to people like that, though. I do hope that this person's life is a lot more, I guess, safe than I'm hearing or imagining. Probably is. I'm probably just overreacting. Poor Laplace. I am not doing my girl justice at all with this art, but damn it, the hero's got to start somewhere. Okay. God, it's already this late. Alright, well, let's see. Since I got the basic-ish frame down, ish as in, God, those legs. Note to self, work on legs, work on thigh, work on basic anatomy. I feel like the upper body is okay. I feel like I got a general idea on, like, how to shoulders and elbows a little bit, although I do think the forearm's a little bit kind of like, yeah, but this one's a little bit too thick. So I'll have to get better at that one. I'm just kind of going off what my own body looks like, and, there's probably like a few pictures I can find of her without, like, the full bodysuit, but I'm just using the basic for right now. Basics. Let's see here. We're going to start simple. I'm going to work on probably the hardest thing I have to do with this, which is the face. I have never in my life been able to do one key feature of facial structure, like all my art. It has bugged the hell out of me for years, which is eyes. So I'm probably going to dedicate like several streams to it, because, like, as you can see, Laplace's eyes are, in fact, can I zoom in on this? Is there a way to do that? Do I hold down shift? No, that's not how I do it. What about now? No. Oh, nope. Crap. Yeah, I got better idea. Better idea. It's on my stream anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So as you can kind of tell, eye's important. Eye's good. And I really want to focus on getting like eyes and stuff right, because that's kind of the key thing of like characters, because you know I'm bad with eyes. I can't ever get the look down, because like even with this, I don't capture, you know, the same energy, because you know it doesn't. It's not that it doesn't look the same per se. It's that I can't seem to get what is driving the character. You know, what their vibe is, in a sense. Does that make sense to you? Because even when I do that, like, you know, it doesn't have feeling to it. It almost feels kind of like pretty empty. And I just don't understand how people can do eyes very well. That's what I'm going to try to focus on a little bit more. I got my medium. All I really need to do is focus on it a little bit. Even if it's using this as a strong reference, you know what? I don't care. I need the reference point. Let's see here. Alright, so I'm going about this all wrong. Oval. Oval. Thank you. Let's see here. Because her eye curves pretty sharply. I like the hook at the end of it too, the little eyelash bit there. It does look really nice. I figure like, okay, so, you know, we got like cheeks going upward. Yeah, little cheekbones up here. Alright, but her cheeks, as you can see here, noticeably, like, you know, ovally. It seems like the eye goes not really oval at, but like just above it. Or it's still raised, but it's not as raised as this. Does that make sense? It's not so high up. Okay. Hey! That's what I'm going with. Alright, so let's see. Oval. Oh, wait. I actually kind of like how that looks. A lot sharper, a lot more darker, but hey. Yeah, fuck it. I'm just drawing her eyes. I'm gonna just draw a bunch of eyes. It's been the last bit of my stream doing this. Sorry, I lost you, sweet, adorable bean. Alright. Yeah, my eyes are pretty plain. Let's see. What are some other eyes from other anything? In fact, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna just look up a bunch of random anime pictures and see if I can't emulate a little bit their eyes. Alright, this one looks kind of nice. It's more sharp. It's focus on being really thin. So long, heavy eyelashes. That's the key one on this one. They are thick. That's kind of pretty. Plus, they got a really strong angle. Really quick curving. Yeah, these eyelashes over here are really, really bold. Kind of dither out around the ends, but they start strong. Okay, got that one down pretty decently. Let's see, what's another picture? This one's pretty wide. Alright, let's try this one. Alright, so this one's more like an up and down kind of look. Do it like a down size. Okay. You know, I'm actually okay with this one. I like how this one came out. Probably say a little thicker around the top area though. Make it more noticeable that this is the top of the eye, where like the lashes and stuff are. But I like how that one actually came out. That one came out really nice. Alright. Alright. Simple, simple, simple. The eyebrow being way up here. Okay. Being pretty simple, but go. I've never been able to get like eye shines down right. I get like a basic idea, but it never pans out well, if that makes sense. It's like even with this, I can kind of get the general feeling it's supposed to be like, you know, deeper down there. I don't know. I think it's fine. That's all I want. Alright, let's see. Another picture. Find something else I can draw. Yeah. Got Freyren. You draw Freyren's eyes, right? Pretty still looking eyes. Oh, that's a low quality picture. Let me find something a little bit. I could draw the smug meme eyes. I could. I will. I layer correctly? Oh, that's because I'm not dark enough. That's why. Nah. Yeah, because it's a simple curve. There's a strong eyelash over here. It comes downward. It seems pretty flat, actually. Yeah, it does. It is pretty flat. I don't look as smug energy, Charlie. It's something. It's something. I'm gonna be focusing pretty heavy on eyes in my free time. Okay. You know what? Got an idea for my last few minutes. I'm gonna have all my eyes look upward. They're gonna be like So the oval means it's going to be, slightly slanted. Be thicker around the back end since it's going to be looking up. Also means that by that logic, eyelashes should get even thicker than they normally would be at the end here because they're at a direction. They should be going downward, right? It should end a lot clearer, so it looks like that. Alright, now that's pretty decent. It does look like it's looking in a direction that's not straight ahead. Oh, cool, let me do that with a bunch of other different eyes. Let's see. So these ones seem to be pretty ovally as well normally. Like, look around, curve that down. Now this one seems to be looking in this direction right now. But I don't want it to look in that direction. I want it to look in that direction. So I'm going to try to do the same thing. So focus on going up. In fact, instead of an arrow. Oh, didn't mean to do that. I'm going to give it something to look at. This red ball. All the eyes are looking at this red ball. I want them to look at the red ball. Okay. So that means that in this case, this character has really wide eyes. Means it should. That's stronger, right? Yeah, there we go. Hell, that almost looks like a face. Alright, I'm getting it. I'm getting the hang of it. Touch up on this a little bit more. Like I said, I wanted to make the eyelashes appear more bold as it approaches the corner, so it looks like, yeah, it is thicker because it's approaching more of an edge there. There. You draw. I do draw. And I think I'm doing okay. I don't think I'm fantastic, but I think, got the general gist down. Okay, you know, I think this is good. It was 1 hour drawing, and I seem to have weirdly improved my eyes. I need body shape though, but yeah, I think I'm gonna do an entire stream dedicated to eyes so I can get better at this stuff. Especially faces. Faces in general. I'm not good at faces. I think my little personal masterpiece right now is this. I think that is the best eye I have ever drawn. It actually looks really full, you know? Yeah, yeah. Not gonna end off with that actually. If I'm gonna go on this, I'm doing this the whole way. We're going on for the full swing. I'm at the very least gonna try to do this one pair of eyes here. Let me. Hey, stick with it. You never know. And if you ever need an art buddy, I have put it off for years. I'll be honest with you here. I haven't been able to make art the way I wanted to for many, many years. Because I was kept getting demotivated. But now I want to try. I want to try to go a little bit beyond my limitations, which is why I class switched. So I'm hoping that this will be good for me, you know? Maybe I might actually be able to draw. Hell, I might be able to draw my own character if things go out really well. Not gonna get, you know, too overly ambitious here, but I would like to do that. I would like to be the one that ends up drawing Zeal, if I could. I'd like to be the one that personally gets a chance to make my boy the way he is. As I already am beginning to notice and try to fix flaws. I don't have the full idea of what I'm trying to fix, but I'm trying. Because I think I need to make the oval a little bit more to the other end here. I think that's my current issue. So if I try to clean this up a little bit, maybe I can get it the way I want it to. It's good. It's good. I like this one. Don't we all, actually? Thank you for the compliment. I don't really see myself as cute, per se, but you do, and you know what? I'm happy for you. Actually, holy shit. I'm happy how this turned out. I really am. Just adding those little eyes, like, I can actually see the face a little bit clearer now. You know what? No. We're just beginning with this. We're in for the long haul in this one. I want to make this more stand out. I really want the eyes to work on this one. If I'm going to end my stream, I'm ending my stream with a really, really solid leave. Okay. Absinthe. Pick a color. Any color. Just... Oh. Purple. Purple would be. Okay. Let's see. Next layer. focus on that darker on the uppers. Actually, let me switch over. Behind it? Cool, it's behind it. The one thing I remember about coloring, so I got this actually from, you would not believe this, but Kirby of all places, was how I got the like shading thing of colors being, all you gotta do is lighten it and go like one level below, and then leave one level specifically dedicated to like white. Because if I do it like this, I'll delete that in a second. Kirby is a weirdly easy thing to get like good with shading. I used to draw Kirby like pictures when I was in middle school and stuff. I don't know why, but just Kirby just really sang to me as like a character I could really focus on drawing. I guess because it was simple. It was just a pink ball. Okay. How's it look? I think it looks okay. I feel very proud of this being my leave off. I just wanted to draw for 1 hour, and I will do that every single day. If I stream in the morning, I'm doing this at night. If I stream at night, I'm going to do this in the morning. But I like how this one turned out. I do have a lot of things to improve. Definitely get better at drawing different eyes. I'm going to dedicate my entire few next streams solely to eyes. Then I might try to focus on mouth, and I might try to focus on like head shape, because head shape is also pretty wonky. I feel like I got the like shoulders down okay, but I definitely do not have anatomy to save my life. No, I do not, especially legs. Oh my god. You know what? For stage 1, this feels like stage 1. I'm gonna focus completely on like, you know, the anime style characters, because I've watched a bunch of videos and stuff, and some people were saying like, you know, oh, you should draw like blocks and stuff, but even as somebody has said, it won't help you drawing people. It just lets you know how to draw a block. Which I can't even do. I can't even draw a block. My god. I'm so sorry to any artist who was actually watching this absolute nightmare and thinking like, oh, let me give him some advice, because you can't save me. You can't help me from myself. Gah! Close enough. But yeah. If anyone ever wants to give me any advice, I'm always happy to take it. And for now, I'm going to end off on this being stage 1 complete. Every single freaking day. I'm going to post another one up on my Twitter. So yeah. Thank you very much for joining in, and once again, I will catch you later. God, I hope the auto bounce for this was good though. Like, Absinthe, since you're here, the music wasn't too loud, right? Like, you can hear me clearly, right? Or should I turn it down for next time? I think I put it low enough, but I don't know. Excellent. Okay, good. Good. Alright, in that case, then I'll see you later. I might try to do something maybe when I get home, so we'll see. We'll see. And once again, thank you for coming. I heavily appreciate it. You are the best. You have been an MVP of my channel for like almost a month now, so I can't thank you enough.